Welcome back, SeniorsFit family. All right, we're going to start roughly a 30-minute workout. What I want you to remember is all of your equipment is needed, balls, bands, and weights. Make sure they're out of your way. They're not near your chair like we keep them in class underneath. I want them completely away. So now they're going to be over here is mine. So I have everything I need right in distance, but not within my workout area. Also, make sure you're taking water breaks if you need them and stop if you need to. Let's grab our weights to get started. Good. Go ahead and have a seat. And I would challenge you to remember that I know I can't see you, but please put your weights, your equipment away from you. That way you can pause, take breaks, and go get it. I'd rather you be more safe in this situation. Okay, we're not looking out for each other. You have to look out for yourself. All right, go ahead and open your legs. You've got a weight on either thigh, on both thighs. Good. We're going to go ahead and open our legs. Assuming you've done your warm-up, you have both weights if you'd like to. I do this in class, and I warn you, that is heavy. If y'all want to use one weight, that's what I'm going to do. No weights if you prefer to just move through the routine with us. Remember, it starts with mobility. Don't push it. All right, bring it down. And then you're coming back up. But remember to protect your elbow. When you come down, do not swing it down. Bring it down. Don't curl your wrist. You're using that core. Good. You're protecting your joints. All right, I want you to keep this going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's switch. All right, you're going to rest that side. Good. And right now, looking at me, you should be working on your left. Good. Bring it down and up, down and up. Good. Protect that elbow. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, last one, and switch back. Good, we're going to do another set. Bring it down safely. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now switch. Good. Same thing. Down and up. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1, good. If you can handle it, we're going to switch back for another set. Remember to remove your weights. If you're feeling uncomfortable at this point, bring it down. Good, you're really putting that core into it. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Now switch. Good, same thing. Good, bring it down and up, down and up. You're grabbing deep breaths as you need them. Good, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest both weights on your thighs. I want you to walk your feet in. Good. I want you to rest your weights on your thighs. I want you to drop your arms down and swing your arms up and back. Good. Touch your shoulders and back. Do it like you mean it and back. Good. All right. Now loosen them up. Good. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to actually stand up and put one weight out of your way. It's not on the back of your chair, it's not under your chair, it's away from you. All right, once you've done that, come back to your seat. You have one weight. I want you to stand in front of your chair. Now I'm going to instruct from the side because now we're talking about squatting. What I want you to remember is that we're trying to protect your joints. Relax your feet, open them up. Good. What I don't want you to do is open them all the way out and go down this way. I want you to relax. Good. Make sure you're pointing your feet as forward as possible, essentially. All right, what I want you to do now is go down and back up, right? So if we're doing the squat, it should look more like this. You've got a weight in your hand, so be careful to go straight up and down and back up. Good. Straight up and down and back up. It should not look like this. Okay? Good. Now that you've got proper form, I'm going to turn back around. Good. All right, we're going down and back up. Some of y'all are going to be able to drop that weight down just a little bit to give you a little more challenge. However, you don't have to. You're already adding that weight to your body, right? To your squats. Bring it down and back up. Good. Be careful. All right, watch your balance for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good, last time, down, up, shoulders up, back, and down, good, step in and kick it up, good, roll it out, both directions a couple of times, good. All right, get back into position. We're going to do some more. What I want you to remember is if the weight is now a problem for you, you're feeling uncomfortable, a little out of balance today, put your weight down. All right, I want you to focus on using your lower body. Right now, you're using your weight to help you guys out. We don't want to miss that. All right, focus. Good, bring it down and up. Same thing if you need to modify. I will sit down in a moment and show you what to do for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk it in. Kick it out. Roll it out. Good. All right, we'll do one more set. If that is you, hang on. You're in the right position. I'm going to turn myself to the side. I'm going to grab my weight again once I was in the chair. All right, now, for the sake of the challenge, we're going to put the weight on now a leg, right? Now it's on your thigh, so the idea is to increase the weight. I just want you to bring it up. We do this sometimes. So when we are actually, we're doing our squats and you need to modify, you might kick it out a little bit and lift. Good. We're doing 10, for example, you could do 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on 1, rest, switch it to the other side, and then finish it out. For 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to try that again in the modified position to make sure y'all understand. If it is time for you to stop squatting, I want you to have a seat as well. We're going to bring it up, engage. When I say engage, it just means lean back slightly. Good. Bring it up. I'm going to bring it out a little bit. Good. I'm going to bring it down and up using your core for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and I went straight through. All right. So we're going to switch to the other side now because I'm going to even it out for the modifiers. Y'all ready? Bring it up. All right. Same thing. I'm going to go ahead and bring it out a little bit. It may not be you, right? Bring it up and down. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Ooh, you need to remove that weight. Lift it up. That's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. All right, go ahead and lean into it. Nice, easy stretch. Pick it up. Good. So that'll be a good modification because we will do squats again when you watch several videos. I'm going to bring myself back around. Good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my weight away. So now we've got both weights. We're putting them away and we're grabbing a water break. In this video, for the sake of keeping you in line with it, this is going to be water break number 1. When I get over here to take my water break, make sure you get a good water break in. You're resting, taking some deep breaths. And now we're going to grab our ball. All right, let's go ahead and shake out our hands. Open up, rolling your fingers. Good, swinging it out. And dancing if you want to. Good. All right, go ahead and have a seat. You've got your ball. Good. All right, for the sake of instruction, some people that are not in our classes right now, or haven't been in a while, or might be new to us, here's what we're doing. All right, I'm going to use my fingers. The ball's on my lap, but what I've done now is I've brought everything in. Ankles together, knees together. All right, I'm going to hinge at my hips, and I'm going to roll the ball down. Good. What you want to try to do is keep your head up above your heart. Some of you guys get really into it, and I'm proud of you, but please listen to your lower backs. Good. And bring it up. Good. Roll your shoulders back a few times. All right, if you want to test that to make sure you're getting a good stretch in at the same time, go ahead and roll it down again. You might push it out a little bit more, but listen to your lower back. Good, and then you're going to bring it up. Good. I've got the ball here, and I'm going to bring it around my back, coming around the other direction. Now, if I want to, get comfortable on the back of my chair and bring it around the back of my chair. You can do that. Good. Some of you guys might need to modify. Don't hesitate. If all you're doing is rolling it around your midsection, grabbing it from behind, then that's what you're doing. Listen to your shoulders. The goal is to try to get us to where we can reach behind our backs. I'm going to turn myself back to the front. We're going to start that out. Good. All right. So you're in position, you're sitting forward enough, or you're sitting all the way back, whichever you decided to do. I'm going to hang on to the ball from the front, and I'm just going to pass it behind me. Good. All right. For 10, keep it going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Last one. Around and back to the front. Now you're just going to loosen it up. Good. If you want to rest your ball on your lap, anytime you need to shake it out, whatever you need to do, I want you to feel comfortable with doing that. I'm going to try to give you these talk breaks to where you have a chance to move back into position. All right, now we're going to go the other way. So whichever direction you were going, as long as you were keeping track, then go the opposite way. Right now it would be left to right. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, good. 2, nice job. Last one, all the way around. Bring it back to the front. Walk your feet in. Good. Rest your ball on your lap. Shake out your shoulders to loosen them up. Now swing them just like we did before, down and back. Up to the shoulders, down and back. Good. All right. Now, stop right there. Roll your shoulders a few times. All right, you ready? Deep breaths all the way in. Deep, deep, deep. Blow it all out. Good. Again, reach like you mean it. Deep breaths in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Good. Loosen up. All right. I just want you to put your ball between your thighs. It's going to be about midway. right? So your ball's about midway, not at your knees. It's midway. All right. So when you do that, again, trying to get your feet together, you want to have those in position, but your goal is going to be to try to pop the ball, right? We always talk about that. But listen to your hips. Try to get your knees to touch. And when I come into my position, I'm squeezing that ball inward, but now I'm going to hold it like you're going to pop it, like you really mean it. You can feel it in your core. You're squeezing that ball, and you're going to hold it now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. I like to have fun with it and say reposition your ball. I don't know that they'll reshape it. I don't know if that means anything, but all right. Shoulders up, get into position. All right, we're doing the same thing. We're bringing it in. We're squeezing it. We're holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. Nice job. Kick it out. I always like to say, I just got a crack in my knee. It's a bonus. All right, go ahead and stand up. All right, roll it out. Good. Let's go ahead and get a few squats in. I'm going to stand back a little bit for the sake of instruction. Here we go. All right. Now, you bring your ball up here. Okay. You need to have a seat. Do the upper body arm motion, please. Good. Open your legs. All right. Now, I'm going left to right. Good. Left to right. Make sure shoulders up, back, and down. Good. All right. For 10. Good. You're not leaning forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, good. And last one, bring it all the way up, good. Hold it there, good, relax. Kick it out, roll it out. Let's grab a deep breath all the way in. Good, and blow it all out. Remember, if you need a seat, grab it. All right, go ahead and open it back up. Good. All right, now we're going to go the opposite way. Okay, so bring it down and back up. Good. Did I do it right? Left to right. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice job. Bring it up. Squeeze that butt for just a second or 2 or 3 and kick it out. Good. Roll it out. All right. Now put your balls away. Grab water break number 2. Walk away from your chair, please, and put your ball away. We'll do a little bit more. All right. With the water breaks accounted for, we're probably going over the 30-minute mark. We get that. But what we're going to do, though, right now is I'm going to give you a couple of band instructions. This is really important when we're in class that y'all are listening. Anytime I ask you to do something, I want you to make sure, A, you're pulling on that band. You're checking your band. You're going to move. You're going to keep doing that. Make sure you're checking that band for any splits. Good. If you have any splits at all, please throw your band away. You don't have to do this part just yet. Get you a new band. Good. You're checking on it. All right. Now you feel more safe. Everybody has handles. I don't instruct without them. All right. And anytime you put the band in your hand and you're holding the handles, you're never going to have it on the inside. Your hand should not be on the inside of your handle. Your hand should be on the outside. Using the handle to your advantage. Let it spin. Good. Don't hold on to the band expecting it not to work with you because you're supposed to be using it. Now, right now, if I want you to get more tension, it looks like this. You're going to grab a little more of that band and just kind of hold it with the handle. I'll come closer to the camera. So you're going to hold it this way. Grab some, hang on to it. It kind of looks like you're looped, but what I'm actually doing is I'm shortening the band for more tension to do more strengthening. So when I ask you to bring it out, it'll be tighter. So you weigh that out. If it doesn't feel good, lighten up. You don't need it to be too much tension. I'm coming back. I'm going to come to the side, and I'm going to show you at height. I don't want you doing this. I would much prefer you be right at about chest level going out. Good. All right, remember your elbows are soft. You're not hyperextending your arms. Good. All right, now I'm coming back to the front. When you get in front of your chair, whether you are sitting right now, which is perfectly okay, or standing, your focus is more on the upper body. If you want a little challenge and you're in a squat position, I want you to come into a semi-squat. Hang on to that if you can. We'll put more core work in using your body weight. You can work a little more on the bottom. Good. Now your band is coming back towards you and back to the front. Same instruction and back to the front. Listen to your shoulders. If that is too much, bring it down. Don't put too much into it. Because for people that are still doing that, y'all go ahead and continue that. All right, I'm going to come back in. All right, I am going to sit here and do exactly what y'all are doing with motion only. Okay? If the band's too much right now, whether it's focus and balance, or your arms do not want to do it, please don't. For 10, good, keep it going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, come up. Kick it out. Good. All right, if you were standing up, just roll it out a little bit. Good. All right, roll your shoulders back a few times. Grab a deep breath all the way in. Good. And blow it out. Good. I am going to make it a point to do another band video, but for now, that was just kind of a short explanation. Some of y'all are pretty good at it already. You're welcome to do more reps if you want on what I was just instructing. But other than that, we're going to finish right now and move on to another video. Y'all have a great day.